The topic of business growth potential and market capitalization is a cliché. Truly great companies and their founders never make it their primary goal. Their pursuit lies in a higher dimension of mission. When that ideal finally materializes, it still represents the highest standard of achievement. It's similar to when Steve Jobs spoke of changing the world. Elon Musk inherited this mindset, evolving change into accelerating the change. Therefore, to truly understand Tesla's future, we must return to the moment the world was changed, starting from that initial thought process, extracting the standards for a truly great company and its products, and then deducing its future business landscape and market cap potential. That moment was when Jobs held the first-generation iPhone and lightly swiped the screen with his finger. Most people were stunned by the scene and experienced the technological beauty and convenience that Apple brought to their lives. Meanwhile, a small group of others changed their own lives through Apple stock, reaping financial rewards far beyond what hard work alone could provide. Life-changing opportunities are rare, but missing them is easy. Like, subscribe, and turn on the bell so the next big moment doesn't slip through your fingers again. Jobs once said, "A players hire A players, B players hire C players." This quote is one of the core reasons for Apple's success. The same logic applies to investing. Buying Apple stock is a bet on an A-team execution. Buying other companies often means buying only B- or even C-grade execution. When you invest in a group of geniuses, they work for you. You don't need to worry constantly, you simply enjoy the results. But a subsequent question arises: Microsoft has geniuses, and Google has geniuses, so why was it specifically Apple? This very question is enough to separate the excellent from the truly exceptional. When options appear equally brilliant, the only way to make the right decision is to transcend the current situation and look from a higher, more holistic perspective to find the true answer. How did Apple, with the iPhone, a benchmark product that has been consistently successful for 18 years and established the modern trillion-dollar tech giant, provide us with a golden standard and valuable reference? To understand its success, we can view it from 5 key dimensions: market scale, timing of innovation, technological leadership, software ecosystem, and supply chain mastery. Vast market and continuously expanding demand. These 5 factors formed Apple's composite advantage, which not only reshaped the entire mobile industry but also consistently maintained Apple's valuation leadership. Vast market and continuously expanding demand. The mobile phone market was huge and full of growing demand, a trillion-dollar opportunity. With billions of users worldwide, smartphone profits far surpassed feature phones, and even as shipments leveled off, the value per device and its ecosystem kept rising. 2. First-mover advantage in an innovation vacuum. Apple gained a first-mover edge by launching the iPhone in an innovation gap, while Google and Microsoft were stuck in crowded markets and couldn't shift fast enough. While Google and Microsoft were stuck in saturated markets. 3. A product cycle lead of 2 to 3 years. Due to its first-mover advantage, Apple maintained a significant product lead, successfully bypassing commoditization and price wars. 4. Unmatched software and hardware integration capabilities. Apple's top-tier self-developed chip and system integration allow it to deliver the ultimate, seamless user experience, a competitive gap general-purpose chip brands cannot easily bridge. The dual moats, software ecosystem and supply chain. Its software ecosystem enhances user stickiness, customers stay within the system, and developers continuously contribute revenue, allowing Apple to profit from both ends with exceptionally high margins. Simultaneously, its mastery of the supply chain transforms complexity into efficiency, enabling Apple to be the first to adopt new technologies, materials, and design architectures, thus maintaining continuous technological leadership over its peers. These conditions explain why Apple's stock consistently outperforms. It started in a high-growth industry and, even after market saturation, successfully built a self-appreciating ecosystem. The question then is, who will be the next great, world-changing company meeting these conditions? The answer is gradually taking shape before our eyes: Tesla. Tesla is not merely a car company, it's an epochal driver reshaping the industrial structure through disruptive innovation, full vertical integration, and technological leadership. It is reenacting Apple's dimensional attack on the mobile phone industry, but in the electric vehicle and smart energy sectors. Tesla, market changer through disruptive innovation. Starting on a high-growth track and building a self-evolving ecosystem, we can use a similar framework to examine how Tesla can become the next Apple, or even surpass it. From an industry growth perspective, Tesla replaced traditional internal combustion engines with intelligent electric vehicles. This is a paradigm shift, not a product upgrade. Through rapid iteration in software, Tesla transformed the car from a hardware product into an intelligent terminal. In the EV sector, Tesla's status is virtually equivalent to Apple's in the smartphone world. It is the pioneer and definer of the electric era. Self-built industrial chain, efficiency and cost barrier. Tesla redefines manufacturing through full vertical integration in its self-built factories. By implementing gigacasting, reducing parts by 70%, new materials, and automated modular lines, Tesla achieves an industrial closed loop that enables simultaneous efficiency gains, cost reduction, and rapid innovation. This mastery makes it faster, cheaper, and more agile than traditional competitors, forming an insurmountable barrier. Technological gap, always running ahead. Tesla maintains a significant lead through software. FSD is updated via weekly OTA, making the car progressively smarter. Hardware. Proprietary chips offer industry-leading efficiency for AI model training. While rivals chase battery range, Tesla is already building its second and third growth curves by entering robotaxi and energy storage, Megapack. Market leadership and positive cycle. Tesla leads the EV market in sales and profit margins without relying on subsidies or low-price competition. Multiple revenue streams, FSD, energy, carbon credits, future robotaxi/robotics, create a powerful positive feedback loop. High sales to high profits to attract talent to leading tech to higher pricing to strong cash flow. This model replicates the Apple ecosystem. Tesla sells a continuously evolving system, not just a car. Competitors focused on price wars will be depleted by the vicious cycle. Future market growth potential. The growth potential comes from replacing both traditional internal combustion engine, IC, vehicles and low-reputation electric vehicles. Stock replacement, capturing the remaining 85% of ICE vehicles. Globally, there are 1.5 billion ICE vehicles, and EV penetration is only 15%. The remaining 85% is a definite blue ocean ready for harvesting. Simultaneously, Tesla uses its brand and technological premium to replace lower reputation, budget EVs, consolidating its mid to high-end monopoly. This single category of stock replacement alone is enough to push Tesla's market capitalization steadily into the $2.5 to $3 trillion range, making it the Apple of the automotive industry. High profit growth from software services, the FSD subscription cash machine. Tesla also has incremental service growth, which is equivalent to Apple's App Store. For example, the FSD, full self-driving, subscription is a high-margin service that offers a superior experience and is highly desirable to customers. This service also significantly leads the competition. Once the market matures, this profit stream is projected to account for 30 to 50% of total profits. The advantage of autonomous driving will eventually lead traditional car customers to abandon ICE vehicles and purchase a Tesla. Alternative new industry, robotaxi ride-hailing empire, $1 trillion transformation. This represents a disruption across the automotive, AI, and mobility industries. Tesla plans to launch low-cost EVs designed specifically for ride-hailing, with a single vehicle cost pressured down to about $25,000. Full self-driving dramatically cuts operational expenses. Compared to traditional IC taxis that operate for about 8 hours daily with only $37,000 in annual revenue, robotaxis can run 24 hours a day, covering night and off-peak periods, with estimated annual revenue of $85,000. This model of reduced cost, extended time, will fundamentally rewrite the global mobility industry's profit structure. Currently, Uber is the world's largest ride-hailing platform, with approximately $150 billion in annual gross bookings. If Tesla's robotaxi network secures about 60% of this market, it would control an annual transaction scale of approximately $120 billion. At an estimated 80% net profit margin, robotaxi's annual net profit could reach $72 billion, which is 10 to 13 times Tesla's estimated 2024 net profit, around $7.1 billion. In other words, this single business alone is sufficient to boost Tesla's market capitalization by $2.50 to $5 trillion. The true, golden apple, from manufacturing to cash flow machine. As analyzed, the successful launch of the robotaxi business will be the final milestone for Tesla's trillion-dollar revaluation. Once the robotaxi business is deployed, Tesla will transition completely from a high-growth manufacturing company to a high-profit cash flow machine. At that point, Tesla will become a company that continuously profits from both hardware sales, cars, and high-margin software/service income, FSD/subscription/ride-hailing, much like Apple. Its profitability will then be driven by these high-margin services and automated taxi operations in major cities, rather than solely by vehicle sales volume. While current tech leaders boast massive scale, Apple at $4t, revenue, $396 billion, profit, $96.2 billion, and Nvidia at $4.6t, revenue, $165 billion, profit, $86.6 billion. Tesla currently sits at $1t, revenue, $97.7 billion, profit, $9.6 billion, signaling immense growth potential. The success of Robotaxi will be the inflection point, fueled by an 80% net margin software flywheel. This single operation could generate $72 billion in annual net profit, estimated from 60% of Uber's market. This profit increase of 7 to 8 times would easily drive Tesla's market cap to $9 trillion, 11 times its present value, challenging the dominance of Apple and Nvidia to become the king of the mobile AI era. Tesla's 3 clear growth dimensions are: mass replacement of ICE vehicles, high-margin revenue from FSD subscriptions, maximum profit from Robotaxi operations, generating cash flow with a half-year payback. If FSD and the new low-cost manufacturing methods mature, all other ICE and EV competitors will become obsolete. Intersectional new blue ocean, Optimus humanoid robot, the ultimate disruption of human labor. If Robotaxi disrupts transportation, the next trillion-dollar market to launch is the general-purpose humanoid robot. Fascinatingly, Tesla is not starting from scratch in robotics. It possesses almost every core piece. FSD vision system, giving the robot eyes for real-time world observation. Vehicle compute chips, serving as the brain to support massive real-time computing. XAI intelligence model, providing the ability to think, enabling judgment and learning. Coupled with Tesla's experience in building factories and automated lines, it already has a complete industry chain, from chip to sensing to AI to manufacturing. This grants Tesla a monopolistic advantage in robotics with the lowest cost and highest integration. Furthermore, Elon Musk's extreme iteration culture makes it nearly impossible for imitators to catch up on cost and speed. Market potential, Optimus valuation growth. Market size. The global market value of low-skill labor in high-cost developed regions is estimated to be in the tens of trillions of dollars annually. Initial penetration. Even an initial penetration rate of just 0.5% to 2% by 2030 would generate astonishing incremental market value. Musk's bet. Musk has predicted the robot market could reach $25 trillion by 2035, exceeding half the total market cap of the S&P 500. While seemingly science fiction, this represents the upper limit that an A-class team dares to target. Conclusion: Tesla's 4-part valuation, a $10 trillion symphony. By stacking 4 separate growth tracks, Tesla's total market capitalization is projected to rush towards $10 to $15 trillion, far surpassing any current giant. Stock replacement of ICE vehicles, blue ocean plus $2.5 to $3 trillion. FSD subscription software flywheel, plus $1 to $2 trillion. Robotaxi shared empire, plus $3 to $4 trillion. Optimus labor revolution, plus $6 trillion. Our generation may be privileged to witness 2 life-altering revolutions. First, Apple redefined how humanity connects with the world through the smartphone. Now, Tesla is poised to reshape future lifestyles with intelligent vehicles and humanoid robots. Both companies adhere to the same conviction, the determination to change the world, and follow similar principles, centering on the ultimate user experience. They have built nearly identical ecosystems. The ultimate fusion of software and hardware integration. A closed yet highly efficient flywheel system. Iron-fisted supply chain management. The pioneering lead of a first mover. Crucially, both possess profound foundational strength, tightly integrating R&D, manufacturing, design, and innovation to form an irreplicable systemic advantage. Both stand at the pinnacle of their respective industries, addressing vast and continuously expanding global markets, showcasing a foreseeable high cash flow model, and guiding humanity from using devices to coexisting with intelligence. They deliver more than just functional tools. They are the gateways that redefine life and experience itself. Perhaps we, this generation, are fortunate enough to personally witness both transformations. If fate offers the same opportunity once again, will we choose to remain spectators, or become a part of the change? If you found this analysis insightful, please subscribe to this channel and turn on the notification bell. In the next episode, I will be discussing the next trillion-dollar industry that will change the world. Don't miss it!